And hello, everyone. Bo Williams in the WATE 6 Near Side newsroom, as we do every Friday. I want to get you ready for what's to come as far as any possible traffic headaches that you could run into as you do head out, run your errands, trying to get to work, what have you, over the weekend and heading into the next week. Now, next week's going to be a little different. Obviously, we've got the 4th of July weekend coming up. TDOT going to be suspending those temporary construction projects. That will start on Wednesday at 6 p.m. and it will run until Monday at 6 a.m. So you can have about 4.5 days where you will not have to worry about some of those temporary construction sites. However, other areas, say like Alcoa Highway, where you've got those permanent lane reductions, 640, another one of those, where you've got those concrete barrier walls, those are still going to be in place. And crews may even still be out there working. So you're still going to have to slow it down to 45 or whatever the speed limit is that's posted in those areas. But again, watch for that. So those long-term projects, those are still going to be in play, despite some other ones being put on hold for a few days just to kind of keep traffic moving. So just something to think about. Hey, as we like to do, I want to get you up to date on what's going on as far as traffic around the area right now. And this is how things look on this Friday. You see a lot of alerts out there around Knoxville. We'll zoom in here for you right now. It's a lot of slow traffic, pretty typical for a Friday. Even going back into Loudoun County, you see the two yellow triangles here on the left side of the screen there. You've got I-40 eastbound in Loudoun County. You've also got I-75 northbound in Loudoun County. All of that heading up toward the merge until it bleeds into 40. So 40 and 75 before it comes into Knox County. Going to be very, very slow for you there. We'll bring a camera in here in just a second, but I just want to show you also here, we've got another alert east of town. This is heavy traffic for you. This is 40 eastbound, so heading out of town, heading towards, say, the Holston River Bridge. Going to be slow. 40 westbound downtown near Alcoa Highway and 275. Also 40 westbound where we're seeing that heavy traffic where 640 and 40 come together. Expect delays for you there. And then you can see just a slew of slow traffic north of town right now, whether it's 75 north, 640 eastbound, heading toward that 75 interchange, or 640 westbound, heading toward that 75 interchange as well. So let's bring in the cameras here for just a moment before we move on to some road projects and try to get a better look at what's going on. First, we'll start out here out west, out in the Loudoun County area. We'll bring in this camera. This is over near the Turkey Creek area. Actually, that doesn't look bad. Looking pretty good. So let's take a look at another camera. Maybe things starting to thin out a little bit. Let's pull up the camera here, and there's your slowdown. Okay, so pretty lengthy here. This is right there near Hickory Creek, almost at mile marker 84. So right before 75 north and 40 east come together in Loudoun County. So again, slow traffic for you there that you'll have to contend with. Also, kind of keep in mind here, let's take a look at, let's look right in here. Let's see, this is at the merge. And there's the 40 and 75. Not too bad right there. We'll take one more look here after they come together in one big kumbaya moment. And heavy traffic for you out near Watt Road. That's eastbound 40. There's the fireworks stand. Might as well mention that since the 4th of July is almost here. But that's eastbound 40 as you're coming up to Watt Road, starting to slow down there. So if you're going to head out, maybe you live in Loudoun County, Roane County, heading toward Knoxville, just know once you get to about Watt Road, it's going to hit a little bit of a snag there. Also seeing some darker reds posted here. This is out near Campbell Station and the 40-way scales. I-40, this is eastbound coming back toward Knoxville. Still seeing that heavy traffic on the left side of the screen. Westbound heading out of town, you're going to be just fine right now, but that's eastbound coming back in. Now that all shifts once you get back to about Lovell Road and the I-140 interchange, and then westbound looks a little bit more like a parking lot, as you can see here, moving from the TDOT SmartWay symbol, heading west toward Lovell Road. Heavy traffic. Eastbound starts to pick up, so as you're heading toward Pellissippi, maybe even Cedar Bluff, you're going to be okay through there. But that westbound traffic, we'll give you another view here. Yeah, westbound very heavy right now, moving this is just west of Cedar Bluff, heading out toward I-140 and Lovell. Eastbound traffic right now looking pretty good for you at this hour. Let's shift it over to some other areas we were talking about where 40 and 640 come together. Out just west of the downtown area. Let's bring up a 640 camera. Well, that one's not working, so that's not good. Let's bring up another one. Here we go. Live look for you right now. And this is 640 west, just shy of Western Avenue. And again, slow traffic for you right now, just moving at a snail's pace, if you will. The traffic that's getting by here on this inside lane, those are people trying to get onto 40 eastbound, head back into Knoxville. This is traffic trying to jump onto 40 west, those two lanes. I guess it would be the two right lanes, but they look left on our screen, but it'd be the two right lanes. So heavy traffic for you there on 640 westbound, right there near Western Avenue. And then back it up here a little bit. This is I-40 near Middlebrook. Westbound traffic slow. Eastbound, you could probably count the cars on one hand. Not a lot of heavy traffic eastbound. We'll back it up all the way here to Alcoa Highway. Give you another look, and there's westbound traffic very, very slow for you at this hour. And then we also were picking up some of the slowdowns east of town, seeing some heavy traffic over near Hall of Fame right now. And then let's bring in the camera here just past where 640 East and 40 East come together. And you can see eastbound heading out of town, seeing some heavy traffic. So maybe some people trying to get a jump start. They're going to take all of next week off. Got to get to the beach, get the umbrella in place before the 4th of July. That's probably one of the things we're seeing right now are people passing through, heading to the coast. Then obviously you just factor in it's Friday. It's a beautiful day. People just wanting to get home, spend some time out on the water. We'll make one more stop here. This is near the Holston River Bridge. Heavy traffic, one vehicle off on the shoulder of the roadway. It's on the right side of the screen here. Not causing too many problems, but as always, if you can, merge over and free up that lane, but heavy traffic for you through there over near the Holston River Bridge. All right, so that's how things are looking right now. We'll kind of bring this back out wide for a second. We'll take the cameras out of it so you can get a better look. But just heavy traffic for you right now around the area, something we'll just have to continue to keep an eye on. All right, let's get you up to date on some projects that are going to be coming up. TDOT released this one today. This is actually impacting Alcoa Highway, or really US 129, the Dragon. So we're heading up into the mountains near the Tennessee-North Carolina line. This is in Blount County. But TDOT says on Tuesday, July 2nd, they're going to be repairing two separate locations of the Dragon. They're going to take place at mile marker 6 southbound and mile marker 2.5 northbound. So this is between Tabcat Creek and the Tennessee-North Carolina state line. So be careful up near the state line, and then heading back into Tennessee, we're going to see some slowdowns. There will have flaggers out there to try to direct traffic. You're going to have to slow it down. Of course, this all depends on the weather conditions. I know we're talking, we're kind of getting that summertime pattern now. We're going to have those hot days. You always have that chance maybe for an afternoon thunderstorm, but if the weather complies, be careful when you're driving on the Dragon. Again, this is on the 2nd, so they're trying to get this done before the busy 4th of July weekend. A lot of motorcyclists, a lot of motorists will be out in that area. So again, just be careful on the 2nd as crews trying to get that work done. All right, another spot we're going to be watching for you. This is in Greene County, and this is actually just north of the Greene-Hamblin County line along I-81. This is near mile marker 20. So it's really between 11E and State Route 340. So north of Morristown, obviously, into Greene County, north of the county line. But what's going to be happening here, this is 81 southbound near mile marker 20 on Sunday. Watch out, crews will be conducting some lane closures. The good news is this is overnight hours. This is 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. the following day, but they're doing some guardrail repairs in that area. But again, this is Greene County, I-81 south near mile marker 20, and that will be Sunday night heading into Monday morning. So Sunday night, June 30th, heading into Monday morning, July 1st. Also in Jefferson County, if you're traveling I-40 between 92 and 25W, be careful, 40 west near mile marker 413 on Monday. Possible lane closures. Now, this will be right in the middle of the day. This is going to be from 8 in the morning until about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And again, this will only impact westbound traffic on 40 in Jefferson County. So think of this as around the Deep Springs Road area. Kind of give you a landmark. I think that's mile marker 412. But again, this will be at 413 where you're going to see this. Watch for stop traffic, potential delays as well. They're going to be doing some maintenance activities in that area. So several little jobs they got to take care of, but that'll be a good chunk of the day coming up for you on Monday. Again, they're trying to get this done before the 4th of July holiday weekend, before they stop all that construction on Wednesday. All right, and another project, this one is in Knox County, and this is an area we already looked at as far as just heavy traffic for you right now, as you can see kind of shaded there in red, but this is going to be I-40 east and westbound at mile marker 375. So this is between Lovell Road and the I-140 interchange. And crews are going to be out working in this area. Again, this is going to be one of those overnight ones. This will actually start at 7 p.m. And this will be on Tuesday the 2nd. So they're going to start at 7 o'clock Tuesday night. They're going to be doing some utility work. They may have to, maybe even close a lane, slow things down. Sometimes they got to run lines across the interstate. But they're doing some utility work in the area. May just be along the shoulder of the roadway. But they'll be out there until 6 a.m. the following morning on that Wednesday. So this will be Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. They hope to wrap it up by 6 a.m. Wednesday. Again, just trying to get everything done before the long holiday. So those are just some projects. Those are new projects that you're going to have to watch out for. But again, one of the big ones is going to be on the Dragon. Just be careful if you're driving up there on 129 on Tuesday, as crews, there will be those crews out there slowing traffic as they do some work up near the North Carolina-Tennessee state line. Bring it back here for just a moment. One more time, take a look at what's going on. Nothing new has popped up. Don't see actually any accidents. Actually, they've dropped an alert out here on 40 in Loudoun County, so that's some good news for you. But again, we're still seeing that heavy traffic trying to go westbound through downtown Knoxville, even around the north end. Let's take one more look here at some of the cameras. This is 40 at I-275, and again, you can see, actually got a couple cars sitting here on the inside lane. It's never a good place to be, but this is 40 westbound coming through. So that's the ramp to 275 north. So here's the traffic, 40 westbound coming through. Going to be pretty slow, but as we showed you, 640 is going to be slow in spots as well. So you can try to go north of town, but again, you're seeing some slowdowns in that right-hand lane. This is 640 westbound traffic trying to get onto 75 north. Everybody else going end to end, not bad until you get about over to Western Avenue, because there, as we showed you earlier, we were seeing some delays, and it looks like that is probably still, very much in play. And that's just because that heavy traffic coming through on 40, trying to get 640 traffic. It's all coming together right there before you get to Paper Mill. We'll bring that camera up for you as well. But you can see that it's going to be a little on the heavy side. Matter of fact, TDOT assisting some motorists here. Got one vehicle off on the shoulder. We've got a box truck sitting here as well. This is right there, 640 come together, West Knoxville, westbound. You also have the ramp trying to get people down to North Shore, Paper Mill, Wise Garber area here as well. So that's one of those spots people are always changing lanes, trying to figure out where they need to be. And if they're not from the area, you know what I'm talking about. They can get a little confused through there. So anyhow, just be careful. That's what's going on right now around the area. Definitely seeing some heavy traffic for you on this Friday, and just a few projects to look out for next week. Obviously not as many as usual because of the long holiday weekend. All right, as always, if you ever have a question, you can always shoot us an email. We'll look into it for you, try to get that answered, try to get you up to date on what's going on. If you see potholes, don't forget you can always call TDOT, 833-TDOT-FIX. That's 833-TDOT-FIX, 833-836-8349. All right, have yourself a safe weekend. Have a great week next week. Just an update for you. Next week, we're not going to be bringing you any traffic updates next Friday because of the July 4th weekend. But we will be back the following week, as always, to get you up to date and keep you clear on what's going to be going on. Just want to make sure you get from point A to point B on time. But again, we won't be back next week. We're going to take a week off. Just be safe out there for the long holiday weekend. All right, take care, everyone. Be safe.